This is David Hakan with KC Cafe Radio at the Walnut Valley Music Festival. I'm here with Ken Brunson, who is one of the alternates in the New Song Showcase. Welcome, Ken.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about your background in music.
Well, I don't have too much of a formal background. I've had paying jobs for many, many years through one career and now part of another one, but I started playing guitar probably when I was about 17, influenced by the Beatles, of course, like so many others. And off and on through the years, I picked the guitar up and tried to emulate various different performers and trying to pick up licks. And I probably didn't get more serious about it till probably about the mid-90s.
Cool. What was the spark for the first song you're going to play for us?
Day Tripper by the Beatles.
Cool.
I was mesmerized by the bass lead on that, and I've always been interested in bass, but I was influenced heavily by the Beatles' early music, and then some.
Well, let's hear that song. No, I mean for the one you're playing for us today.
Yes, for the one that I got the alternate win for. Okay. This is a song that I wrote fairly recently. I've written songs for many years, but this is a fairly recent one called One Stoplight Town. Baseball cards at the 5 and dime, headed to the drive-in for good times. Dragging Maine with KOMA, getting home just before next day. Matinee at the Nova show, holding my girlfriend real close, sneaking a kiss before the end, waiting for school to start again. Most of my old friends are long since gone. From this place once was my home. Memories of this one stoplight town fill my heart and flood my soul. Burgers and fries at the K&B, just my good friends and me. Pretty woman playing on the jukebox now, in this one stoplight town, plinking at tin cans in the stream, laying on the sandbar plotting dreams, wishing that it would never end. Dreaming of home once again. Most of my old friends are long since gone. From this place I call my home. Memories of this one stoplight town fill my heart and flood my soul. Getting smaller through the years, grocery store and a bar and grill, same place we set our vows, in this one stoplight town.
So, who are some of your other musical influences?
Oh, got started early on, interested in the blues besides the Beatles. So B.B. King and all of Eric Clapton stuff, and of course originally going back to Robert Johnson. So kind of the king of the blues was Robert Johnson for me and many others.
Cool. So would you play another song for us?
Sure. I'll have to pull it up here. Since I've not performed this one publicly. So these are some of the tunes that I only performed in my living room. So this one is one I wrote many years ago, actually, and it was for a homestead of a friend of mine who spent his summers at his granddad's place out near a small town in western Kansas. Called 3 Miles from Pierceville. Well, it stood like a fortress 3 miles northeast of Pierceville, and greeted each sunrise for decades on top of that hill. It harbored a family, a man and his wife and 3 kids. This farmhouse in the country, once proud to have lived. Well, it wasn't much to look at, just a classic double story on the plains. Like thousands of others, given shelter from the winds and the rains. In the winter, the chilly drafts would somehow seep right through the panes. The old gas furnace and grandma's quilts keep us warm just the same. Well, I never wanted more in this world than to have just a day to return to 3 miles from Pierceville, to a place that was heaven on earth. The old John Deere sits quietly, slowly rust away in the yard, where once a healthy garden grew between the tree row and the barn. Calves bawled for their mamas as the wheat soaked up the warm spring sunny rays, while the kids come running up the lane with the school bus already on its way. Well, Dad kept it going, worked like a dog from dawn to dusk. And Mama did the gardening and the cleaning and cooked for all of us. We all pitched in to weed and that helped put away the produce in the fall. And I was just a kid, but I ran that tractor just like my old grandpa. Well, I never wanted more in this world than to have just a day to return to 3 miles from Pierceville, to a place that was heaven on earth. Well, the house is falling down now, but without the barn and the shed, you'd never tell that 100 childhood dreams were born and raised here and haunt this farmyard still. I can still hear it rustling in the leaves, smell it after showers in the spring. Just 3 miles from Pierceville, my home that was once upon this hill. Well, I never wanted more in this world and to have just a day to return. 3 miles from Pierceville to a place that was heaven on earth.
Yeah, love that story. Thanks so much for coming in today, Ken.
Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.